The PyroLance is a revolutionary new tool that quickly cools and contains fires in confined spaces. Utilizing high-pressure water, the PyroLance pierces fire structures and then blankets the thermal layers inside with a fog of atomized water. Because the PyroLance introduces its fine mist of water through a small opening, a rapid reduction in temperature occurs without introducing large amounts of oxygen. This greatly reduces the likelihood of flashover or backdraft. Firefighters can manage the thermal layer while remaining outside in a safe, shielded, offensive position. Once the structure's interior is cooled, the entry team can access the building without exposure to high heat conditions. This allows the team to search the building more rapidly and to extinguish the fire more quickly. The PyroLance is the best tool for handling the gaseous phase of the fire. It controls the thermal layer from a safe location to confine the fire and to greatly enhance the entry firefighter's safety. The result is a rapid reduction in temperature without the hazards of scalding steam. The PyroLance quickly pierces most structural materials, including solid wood, reinforced concrete, steel, and roofing materials, with a unique no-spark cutting technique that delivers high-pressure water that carries an aggregate at speeds of up to 400 miles per hour. The result is a quick punch through most any building component. Once the hole is created, the PyroLance continues to flow a fine mist of water into the upper thermal layers of the fire room.
You still had some fire. It doesn't take away the fire completely, but what it does is it was like it knocked it down enough where it made it safer for firefighters to enter in, made it cooler so you're not going into as hot of an environment, and since it knocks it down so you don't have to spend a whole lot of time in there knocking it down before you can attack it. It makes it easier for the firefighters to actually get the job done.
Because the water is injected in such a fine mist, the temperature inside can drop by as much as 2,000 degrees in a matter of seconds, yet there is no scalding steam you would expect if using a conventional nozzle. This rapid cooling contains the fire and can even stop a flashover or backdraft in its tracks, making it much safer for everyone involved.
Before, I was in there building the fire and everything, and I had one of my backup coats on. I actually got too close to it. I actually had some reflectors scorched. The heat was pretty high in there and everything, and I was pleasantly surprised when I went back in. I mean, the conditions were very comfortable, and I was really amazed.
The PyroLance system consists of a high-pressure pump, a water supply, an abrasive supply, a hose, and handheld lance. The self-contained unit is powered by a 50-horsepower air-cooled diesel engine. The self-contained unit is essentially a standalone unit that is ideal for most portable applications. There is also a PTO-driven unit available that can be incorporated into your vehicle design. Optional equipment available within the PyroLance system includes a cutting frame, a pipe cutter, as well as a cold tapping device. The guide at the tip of the lance allows for precise control of the tip and serves as a guide for making a circular cut. Once the opening is made, a second trigger allows the operator to switch to plain water, stopping the flow of abrasive and turning the PyroLance into a confinement tool that injects a high-pressure fog stream directly into the thermal layer while the operator remains in a safe position outside. Because the water droplets in the mist are the ideal size for heat absorption and are moving so rapidly, the small amount of water delivered by the PyroLance packs a big punch. The PyroLance is specifically designed to confine the fire, taking the heat out of the thermal layers in seconds and allowing the entry team to complete extinguishment with conventional fire hoses and nozzles. The PyroLance offers a range of unique advantages. The PyroLance is an offensive firefighting tool. The PyroLance allows firefighters to reduce fire spread from a safe position outside without the need of a large opening that can help intensify the fire. The PyroLance reduces flashover and backdraft risk. The PyroLance complements existing fire attack techniques and greatly increases fireground safety and effectiveness. The PyroLance allows vertical roof operations to be conducted safely from an aerial device. The PyroLance offers never-before-available firefighting capabilities. This next-generation fireground tool bolsters traditional fire attack strategies and gives today's firefighters a smarter, safer way to control dangerous fire conditions from offensive positions. By rapidly cooling explosive fire gases with its high-pressure water fog, the PyroLance allows safer, more rapid entry for interior crews. Why continue taking unnecessary risks? Add the PyroLance to your firefighting arsenal and show the thermal layer who's boss.